Yo, Ashoka is creative, an artist, a thinker, an honest person, someone that really just wants to motivate, inspire, and spread that good energy to my people. I'll describe my music as honest, fun, conversational, energy. I like to tell stories, and you're gonna get a lot of me from the music. You don't get a lot of me. You don't get a lot of stories of my people I may not even know, but I like to a lot of times spread the information and the message. Funny, me starting my journey with music, it's been like a lifelong start to that journey and carrying out that journey. I really, started dabbling in music when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? My parents used to play records around the crib, different vinyls, different CDs that got my ear in tune with it. And then from there, I started to dabble on my own, maybe write little lyrics, started playing instruments at school. And then when I got into college, I ended up starting to write music. And it's funny, like I was starting to write music. I was starting to get in comfortable with it, starting to get into that groove. But, I didn't really know how to take anything to the next level and really, to get in my bag as an artist. And it's funny, I ended up going on vacation. And this time, I was in college, so we rented a little room in an Airbnb, something like that. And when we got there, we realized like we were staying in a full-blown creative house. You know what I mean? People that lived there were all engineers, producers, artists, directors, actors. So it was a full-blown creative house. And, lo and behold, they had a studio in the basement. That was my first time in the studio, and I ain't never looked back since that day. Yeah, I'm originally from Queens, New York. Grew up in Rockland County, New York as well. And, I would say like it really shaped my sound because, being from New York in general, it's the birthplace of hip hop. And, I think it instilled that lyricism in me, that storytelling, coming up on people like Hov and Nas and, 50, and, these guys. So I really think, the samples, the storytelling, the lyricism, I like to make a lot of fun records, but I would say like being from New York, having those things instilled in me has shaped the sound of a lot of my projects. I think just expression motivates me and keeps me going, the feeling that I get when, I make a song and I know I said everything I needed to say, that euphoria that I get when, I told a story that's been sitting on my chest for a long time, or, the feeling I get from motivating others and inspiring others, having other people hit me up like, yo, you inspired me to do X, Y, and Z, and you inspired me to keep going. And, or this song might have, spoke to exactly the feeling I was feeling, but didn't know how to express it. All those things really inspired me to keep going. I can't say just one person. I would say in general, my family, number one, because, as much as my family has had my back and been there for me, it makes me want to do nothing but make them proud and, be in a position to provide for them. So I'll say that's my number one motivator. One thing I want people to know about me, I'm probably like one of the top 3 2K players in the universe. So if you really want that smoke, Come see me now. Come see me real quick. Sheesh, in 10 years, I see myself probably posted up in a whole different country in a calm ass suite, with a full blown studio to my liking where I can just, duck off and continue to create music. Have people come through and create music with me. And, hopefully, with a beautiful wife and some kids, why not? You know what I mean? My biggest inspirations, Michael Jackson, Kanye West, Jay-Z, someone like J. Cole. I say a lot of these artists all inspire me in different ways. They all, I feel as though, like really push the culture forward and kind of influence the way that I approach music, whether it be the production value or the production level that I took from Kanye, or, the storytelling aspects that I took from, someone like Jay-Z or Cole. And it's funny, like even someone like Michael Jackson, while didn't make the same type of music or anything like that, but just, the emotion, the vulnerability in a lot of his music, and how he really played with his voice. That's some things that I really enjoyed about Michael Jackson. And I would say, those 3 are some of my biggest inspirations. I would say Cloverdale Ave. Cloverdale Ave is a song where I really talk about what it was like going from the very, very beginning of this music, chasing this dream and this music career to like this point, like literally right now. And it's also about just like ups and downs, moments that we laugh at. I had this one story I told about performing at this show. Well, actually, I didn't even perform. Having to damn near pay to perform, and still not getting to perform. And fast forward a few years later, now we're getting paid for shows, and it's a blessing. And just different stories like that. I tell like the both sides and like front to bottom, start to finish, or start to where we are now. So I'll say, yeah, Cloverdale Ave off the album Dreamers Valley. My name is Ashoka. I just wrapped up MajorStage live session, and make sure you go check out that Martin off Dreamers Valley. Let's get it.